Alright, world of YouTube, Ayer here with an insane fucking story. To go over with my exhilaration is through the goddamn roof. Due to this goddamn new phone, I got one fucking charge over 20 minutes of video, which I'm pissed off. I gotta figure out if I can get that higher. This will be in pieced videos. I have to piece it out and do these videos, and it sucks, but I have so much information on this goddamn story that I've been doing now. If it ain't the goddamn Indians, now I'm going back on something that's been in my memory, in my life, pretty much. And being so close to home to this story, I mean so goddamn close to home, I cannot believe it was pretty much in my backyard, near me, all together. But January 30th this year, I went to Ayer to cover a story on the murder at Fort Devens, and I've gotten a couple messages on that. Someone telling me about how Tyree, and he was in the military, and blah blah blah, and he was in the army when this happened, and telling me pretty much stuff I already knew. But tonight I get another comment, and this comment is another Tyree, William Tyree Jr. versus the Commonwealth. Check the story out. And this person, another Tyree, I don't know how he's related to him yet, but if he is, I hope this guy stays in contact, because I might have some stuff to tell him about. But due to some sources I have, which I don't want to reveal no names, I will be getting a picture of the original building that is really where the murder happened. Now I don't know what it is, but I went on the friggin' Tyree Jr. versus the Commonwealth again tonight. And lo and behold, would you know what, believe it or not, I don't care. May someone strike me dead right now. I don't give a fuck. It's the devil, the God, the holy grail of lying. Strike me dead. But I know when I read this article, like, I believe it was at least 3 years ago now, that they written the address of this place. And I will be getting an actual picture that is not the actual address that they write. And when I went on the article tonight, I didn't even see that guy. I don't know, I didn't go thoroughly through it yet, but I'm going to check it. But I did not see the address of 104 and a half Washington Street. That's exactly what I read 3 years ago. I went on it tonight, I didn't even fucking see it. So there's been a lot of shit I've been looking up in the past since I got started my videos thoroughly, like from 2011. A lot of shit I've been looking into, a lot of it, and this was one of them. And I swear to fucking on my kids' lives that this address was in this article 3 years ago, and now it's gone. It's like it's disappeared. Unless I didn't thoroughly go over it yet, which I'm going to tonight. I'm gonna get all the kids settled in the bed so I can, read and have a peace of mind of it. But goddamn holy shit. Now, if anybody knows where Ayer, Massachusetts is, in the Rotary area near the Ford, knows in Cane's mayonnaise, there's a bunch of brick, maybe 1 or 2 brick buildings right down the street from Cane's mayonnaise. On the same side, there's a rotary, and the rotary goes into a fork, and it's all one way. And the source that tells me lived across the street from them buildings. Took a picture of them buildings that I'm gonna get. And I told this source of what I read, where the location, where the buildings, blah, 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 said it was bullshit. He's probably actually right, because in the movie 1998 came out Murder at Fort Devens. They should be calling this Dark Secrets at Fort Devens, if you ask me, because of the simple fact that I clearly remember, like I watched this movie yesterday, a part of the building that went down into the basement area. The foundation had doors back then cut into the foundation. So you walk down, you walk in the door, and there was a still picture in that goddamn movie that showed, well, it was a documentary, I think. And it showed that door casing going down the steps. When I went to Washington Street to do my video, or even before that, I went up there looking for that, and I thought they might have taken it out, because it's nothing there. And that's the reason why I know for a fact that, right, I did in the beginning believe that them red buildings by the Rotary was the place. But when I read the article and it said Washington Street, oh shit, I screwed up. But it wasn't. I was right. And I believe that them buildings by the Rotary have them stairs still. So I'm going to be doing a visual throughout Ayer, like I did. And this brings me to another thing, thought and theories of my own, of why the Kenny Waters story came up. Look that up. Look up Tyree Jr. William versus the Commonwealth, and then you look up Kenny Waters, both from Ayer, Massachusetts. Kenny Waters was even there in 1979 with his murder, and I guarantee that guy would have came out with something if I was able to interview him. Maybe I can interview his sister. I think his sister's still alive. That poor bastard Kenny Waters died 6 months later when he got out of an 18-year sentence of a framing of a woman getting murdered and money stolen in this one, and jewelry or something. But he got framed just because he lived in the same trailer park as this goddamn woman. And I have a video up to show that Kenny Waters story. I brought you to the courthouse and where he worked, all the way to the trailer park that he once lived. And I will be doing the same to show you where the real original brick buildings are compared to where they claim they are on Washington Street. So this goddamn fucking story is just totally insane. I can't believe how close to home all this stuff was to me. Just like the Great Metacom War. He walked in my backyard, and then you got these people innocent getting convicted for murder. So I'm gonna be doing some investigation myself. I'm gonna bring a series of videos, maybe. Well, I got 3 so far I gotta do. The intro here, tell the story. Then I gotta show the picture when it comes in to me from my source. Like I said, I'm not saying no names right now where I'm getting it from. You don't know what will come out of this. If anything happens to me, blame it on the government, right? And then you got the visual that I want to bring, or the visual of the town of Ayer and where the buildings set and where they say they set. Definitely gonna be doing that, and who knows what else. Hell, I might even, well, I can't say that I would, I don't know. Yeah, I can't do a video on Fort Devens because I don't know where he was in there, but I'll bring you to the main gate area to show you the timeline of what happened. Sucks this phone I got don't go over 20 minutes of video. That fucking pisses me off. I gotta get another phone in for that. But I'm definitely gonna be making sure that I'm bring. You know what, they talk about this and who was involved and what all this revolves because of Elaine Tyree's wife supposedly had the diary and some information, which I don't know. This guy is claiming that Bill Clinton or the Clintons and George Bush excuse me, had something to do with Tyree in the 90s. Oh yeah, because he must be trying to maybe even get out of jail, or even putting his 2 cents in about. But then again, what can he say? Because supposedly in this article I got, which I'm going to put up on my web pages, check it out. Or I might even go over it and read it to you. Maybe that's what I'll do, to make sure I get the point across. But here you got the Clintons. Once again, you want to talk about controversy? Hopefully this don't come up. Running cocaine. That's right, cocaine. But then again, this all occurred in 79. So what did this? You know, they're going to talk about crooked politicians. And that means Jimmy Carter, after leaving the president's office in 79 or 80, whenever the hell Ronald Reagan got in. I'm hoping Ronald Reagan didn't have nothing to do with this, because I like that guy. He was pretty cool. Pretty good. But just to think that this person's going to blame Bush and Clinton. Here's Clinton's name. Oh. Gotta watch out there, Hillary. You got some more mud to be wiping off your hands, woman. In this cocaine rain. And it was coming into the, I think, obviously through the Fort Devens gates. That's right. And Elaine, Tyree, probably, she was something to do with the office of filing and stuff like that, and getting stuff like that. That's why she was murdered. So these 2 men that William Tyree supposedly talked to kill his wife, the fucking story is just insane as anything else throughout this whole twisted story. The story of him trying to kill his wife about a sniper, a crazy psycho sniper on that 495, asking a guy to shoot 50 yards away. How are you with your aim? And he's like, maybe I'll get her up on a hilltop and say the car accidentally rolled and flip her off the fucking cliff. And then he calls this other guy. I mean, it's all in the article. And I mean, the fucking thing, the thing of it is about this story, sometimes it don't make sense. And then when the military police, you know, when you have the military police, you're not allowed to touch the military people. The military will take care of it, that's right, because they know they got to cover up what's behind it. And what they did, they supposedly took him out to Pennsylvania to another base. And at this base, he's supposed to be hitting on some woman after his wife just died. So as insane as this story goes, it's just as insane as, you know, making the people think, oh, this guy just killed his fucking wife and you can eat that at $20,000 life insurance and blah, blah, blah. It's fucking insane. But yet, all this shit comes up around him about how supposedly, I think the article says, like, he was forced to push that plane and be in the plane to load it up, and then they'd fly under the radar through Cuba, of course. Go figure. Cuba, somewhere through the United States, and stay low and bring it in, and where do they fly it? Straight into Fort Devens. So, whatever this fucking story may be, oh man, I'm gonna put it out there. This is my fucking mission. This is what I like to do. And now when stuff comes up like this, and I got a source that lived right across the street, supposedly, if you go to Air Mass and you look up Cane's Mayonnaise Company, they're right down the street, not even 100 yards is where these buildings exist. I'm going to take you there. I'm going to have a series of videos now. My thoughts, my theories, and what a twisted, insane thing to see. In 1979, you have this Tyree murder. 1980, you got this Kenny Waters murder. I swear the Kenny Waters murder was just a conspiracy to throw off people so they forget about Tyree and all his, you know, whatever, and get the heat off the military, and to think, oh, alright, he's just a killer or whatever, now this killer, but yet these murderers never found, of course, Tyrese is different. Who knows? The person was there that killed her. But then again, you don't know if it was in the government. And they just put this guy out there just to look like and be seen with him. And it's a crazy story that could have been done. All there, man. But I am going to give you some more information on this as much as I can. Go over what the hell I can do to see what the hell's really going on with this. Insane. Clinton, you're in it. You're in it. 90s, flying in cocaine. Now I'm going to blow this through the roof. You want to rag on Trump? Talking locker room trash when all men do locker room trash? How about you supplying cocaine? If that's fucking the truth, oh my God. Go ahead, America, vote for Hillary. Look what she is involved with. Covering up a story from 79 to keep this man in jail. Or to keep him silenced. That's right. So you won't tell the world what the fuck the military did. It's sad to say. It's just like some police are corrupt. Some. But the CIA, no, it's all got to do with the CIA, but in the government, but they run it. It's not the military guy's fault. If they don't do what they're told, they'll probably get court-martialed as right, or they'll get thrown in jail for life as right. Look at Tyree Williams. And I'm not ragging on all military personnel. Please, don't get me wrong. I give my big salutes to all military and you fighting for our country. But these stories like this from the past, I think gotta be known, man. It's gotta be known. It's gotta be... And innocent people have gone to jail, or even there were 5 other men that named, or 4 or 5 other men named off in this list. And guess what? They all died a mysterious death. Go figure. But then again, it's not the military people, guys. It's not the people that fight for our country. It's not the people that fucking run the guns in the other countries and protect us. It's not them. It's the government. It's Clinton. People like Clinton. That's who runs and gives the orders. It's not our men on the fields. Our men, our women. Salute you all. All of you. Big salute. But when you're all being ran like puppets by the higher power, it's sick. People lose lives mysteriously. People go to jail for the rest of their lives. That's something they didn't do. Other than that, I'm just gonna throw some fuel to this fire. I'm just gonna not bad mouthing the military. Not all military people are bad. But this story's crooked and it needs to be known, and I think I should be the one to tell it. Because I have a source. I tell you, when I get this picture, well, see what happens. But, like I say, salute to all military. Stay strong from your families. Stay strong in what you're doing. Don't let this story get you down. I mean, hey, but it needs to be told. You never know. Back in them days, sick things happen, and I think it just should be announced, and people getting their lives thrown in jail for nothing. It's crazy. It shouldn't happen. It should be free. And then throwing other people like Kenny Waters in jail for nothing, just to cover up shit or make it look, oh, you know, just sweep that under the carpet and people forget about it. No, that shouldn't happen either. But we got more videos to come. More fucking tasks to stomp. And more. Oh, I'm gonna be here for the rest of my life making videos. But it's a cause. Until the next one. YouTube Nation. I'll see you on the next one. Soon. Out. Take care.